We're at the top of the list. We've got these items. Assess condition. Okay, overall condition, really great. The tins, all perfect, virtually no rust, a little bit inside the cab behind the battery box, but we can cut that out and weld the new piece in. Tires, it needs tires. There's one good tire. Upholstery, we need upholstery. I think I know someone named Kim that might be able to redo the seats for us. What else we got? Paint, well, it's been painted, but not too concerned about that. That seems fine. The box was good. It looks like it was redone maybe sometime in the 80s, possibly. The cab, maybe the floors, the wooden insert floors, which I'll show you in a bit. They could probably be replaced, but they'll do for now. So overall condition, I mean, no breaks, no welds, save a few little brazes here and there. One step strap, I think we'll need to remake that or weld it, one of the two, not too sure. Overall condition, very good, I think. Good to very good. Is the engine loose? The valve's moving, piston moving up and down. Check coolant, check oil, change the oil, check buzz coils, check spark plugs, charge, buy a battery. There was a battery in there, dead as a stone. I change that up. It's a 6-volt battery. Clean the carburetor, flush the tank. If we get all these things done, I think we could try to fire it up. I mean, if it's checking out on all these items, we could try firing up. Already we have written down, order tires. We know that. At least 3, probably 4. Order a belt. Fan belt's busted. We need another one of those. Order bulbs. We got no good bulbs. And order a wiring harness. So let's go over and look at the truck with the engine bay. Okay, and here we are. We've got the truck inside. It's a bit tight. I won't deny it. But I think we can work on it in here over the winter, because waiting to spring is just going to drive me crazy. We got some stuff shoveled around. We got some engines put away. And we got room. Got some room. And that cab is in really nice shape. Red, not my favorite color. We've been moving stuff. I've been moving stuff into the box. I've already taken the top side off, so it would normally be this high. It's a grain box. There are the cushions. There's the hood tin, also great shape. No issues with it. The floors. There's one piece. And the other pieces are underneath. I've got, oh, here's another piece. I'm not sure which way that goes. Something like that. Pedals go through here. Down here, I've already taken off the carburetor preheater, so I could get at the carburetor to kind of assess if everything was stuck or not. But anyway, that's in here. Inside the cab, everything is really great. We need to make some new straps. So I'll have to put that on the list. Some door retainer straps, some window straps. This goes like this. Window comes up, window goes down. That's it. It's a pretty simple system. I'll have to write down that we need to order some seals. They're hard as rock. There's a chunk. Soft at one time, hard as rock now. So anyway, gas tank, battery goes here. That's the cushion. That's the backrest cushion. Again, we know someone who's going to fix that up for us. There's your transmission, referred to as a hogshead, which, yeah, maybe. Also has an auxiliary transmission. This one's a jumbo, and it's got 2 gears. So you have a total, as I understand it, of, instead of 2 speeds, which would be low and high, which is this guy right here, this pedal right here, you now have 4. Everything else looks to be in really nice shape. Here's your light switch and your power. There's your buzz coils underneath, which we'll have to check the condition of. That's your roof in excellent shape, no rot. All the glass is intact. No, it's not safety glass. So, try to give you a little bit better look down here. Looks like somebody put a new exhaust on at some point, which is nice. I'll take that. All right, let's go look at the engine. Oh, by the way, you want to know what these pedals are? Okay, there's your, as far as I understand it, clutch and park brake. That's your shifter. So lower, high. Here's your reverse in the middle. And over here is your brake, which is actually a transmission brake. It's a band around a transmission flywheel. All right, let's have a look inside the engine bay. All right, I checked down each cylinder. Intake exhaust is opening on all of them. And the piston's going up and down in all of them. And they all have compression. Good news there. Great news there, actually. That little piece I showed you earlier, the carburetor preheat, it's a piece goes on here and goes on the intake side of the carburetor down there. Some of you might wonder what this is. This turns and it leans out or gives you more fuel. Leans out or richens your fuel mixture. Apparently you started at 1.5 turns out, so I guess that's where we'll start. Again, we're going to pull that carburetor off and clean it up so we get the best chance possible of starting the thing. On this side, over here, cooling hose. Everything appears to be in order. There's your timer right in there. That's basically like your distributor now. It's your timer. Tells which tells the pistons when it's time for them to fire. That's a starter, which is an option, which is nice to have. A lot of the things, everything, many joints have grease cups. I guess you can see those. Basically, you pack them full of grease. You fill them up, and occasionally there'll be a prescribed value for that, like every month or something like that. You fill that up with grease. It's already got some grease. And every once in a while you give it a turn and it forces grease into that joint. They're all over this truck. Literally, that was the way, or with an oil can, that you lubricated your vehicle. It's a 4-cylinder, if you didn't happen to notice. And that is looking a little bit, could maybe be cleaned up and resoldered. Maybe we'll get to that. We'll see. Coach lights, these are, would use lamp oil. In here would be, there we go, a wick. You turn it up or turn it down. And we'll put that back on later on. Apparently just for driving around town, as far as I understand, the reason you would drive with these and not your headlights in town is you wouldn't want to spook the horses with those lights, so you drive around with those lights. Be kind of neat to have, right? We'll try that out. And on the door, it's tough to see except for in the right light. There's a number here and there's a number here. And there used to be a large emblem here with a triangle shape and an O around it. Don't know. Here are the keys. There are 5 keys. There are 5 keys. See them? I'm thinking that this used to be actually a fleet vehicle for a business. And this Jack Josephson, don't know who he is. I've tried to track down the name, the family around Ivanhoe, Minnesota. Haven't had much luck yet, but came across another person who owned it in the early 40s because I have some war ration, fuel ration cards in a little box that kind of was hidden in there. And I think somewhere around 1942 or 43, this person had either purchased the vehicle. I'm really not sure. Hard to say until I can get a hold of maybe some of the family that might have some genealogy or some family history. I can kind of track it down. That's interesting though, the numbers and the emblem. Somebody's obviously painted over it. I'm assuming this Jack Josephson fella probably painted over it, put his name there. And I don't know. Interesting, huh? It's got the tilting air conditioner that is, there we go. Interesting, huh? Air conditioning of 1927. And it also has a wiper that moves there, and just you move that back and forth, and in the biggest storms you'll be able to see perfectly. Likely was a mirror here coming out facing backwards. We'll probably have to get one of those for all that highway driving at 15 mile an hour or less. That's about it, guys. I think in general. Oh, also, sorry, here's another air vent, air intake that opens up, latches on the inside. That's about it, guys. That's the little walk around and general assessment. So let's have a look at a few other things. Original Ford script lenses, which is nice to have. Everything down there looks to be intact, nothing loose. Bearings are all tight. Everything turns, like I say, needs tires. Needs tires. Let's look down here. I believe we have coolant. Well, I haven't seen it leaking out anyway. So not leaking is good news. That's got to be the longest screw I've ever seen. Can you see? Let's just say, hold on, let's get the light. Get a light or a stick, one or two. Yep, it's full of antifreeze, which is nice. That means it probably wasn't sitting out and frozen and cracking the block and things like that. That's not something we would want. That's a klaxon horn. If you've ever seen one before, but that's what that is. You need to order a wiring harness. It's your generator. Over here, an NH carburetor. Apparently it's the one to have. Yeah, wiring harness is looking a little bit sketchy. And that junction box block is wood. I wonder if somebody remade that or if that was the way it came. As I say, everything is free. So we need a fan belt, as you can see down there. We're missing one. Hand crank. I don't know why I don't have you guys on the tripod. Make my life a little easier, couldn't I?